Hello and welcome back to the Hughes Enterprises channel. This is Chapter 5 in the 327 Federal Magnum series, and today we're going to be doing some more ballistic testing with the 327. We're doing another 85 grain test. We have the 85 grain XTP hand loads and the 85 grain Federal Hydra Shok, and we're trying out a new ballistic testing medium. This is a meat target. Now, those of you who have seen the Paul Harrell YouTube channel know of the meat target. It consists of 8 layers of cotton t-shirt, a layer of leather to simulate skin. We have a layer of pork chops for pectorals, pork ribs, orange lung tissue, more pork ribs, another piece of leather for skin on the back, and to stop our expanded bullets we have a fleece bullet stop. Now, this is somewhat of a grisly test, but it's more of a real-life comparison than shooting at, say, water jugs or ballistic gel. So let's not delay. Let's get this loaded up and shoot it. The first round we're going to test is the 85 grain Federal Hydra Shok. This is a factory loaded round, and in previous testing it's doing about 1,250 feet per second out of this 3-inch barrel Ruger SP-101. Okay, that was the 85 grain Hydra Shok. Now let's try out the 85 grain XTP hand load against the meat target. Alright, we fired our 6 rounds into the meat target. Let's dissect this and see what the result is. Traded through the t-shirt. We're expecting that. This is to cause a obstruction in the hollow point and possibly cause a bullet failure. So, went through the t-shirt just fine. And let's see. Yep, all the rounds went through the first layer of leather. We had a, wow, massive hit on that pork chop there. Just totally destroyed that bone. Another one. There's nothing left of that bone. And here's the damage on the pork ribs. Just absolutely torn apart. You got significant damage all the way through those ribs. Wherever the bullets hit those ribs, it snapped them like it was not even there. That's really impressive. Bag of oranges. Where it hit the oranges, totally destroyed the oranges. Just shredded them. Let's get these out of the way. And back on our back set of ribs, we have quite a few entrance holes and a few smaller exit holes. So let's see if we can recover these bullets. So on our last layer of faux skin here, we can see this is one of our Federal Hydra Shoks. That's one of them. We have a Hornady XTP caught in that last layer. We got another Federal Hydra Shok. Okay, we have an XTP that shed its jacket. That's good to know. And here's the core for that XTP. Alright, so after some digging, I wasn't able to recover that third Federal Hydra Shok. It looks like it was this low shot here. It made it all the way through the target, through the leather, and it bounced off my fleece bullet stop. I have no idea where it is now. But we're able to recover 5, and these tell us quite a few things that the water jugs didn't tell us before. So on our Federal Hydra Shoks, this one made it through the target just fine. You can see all the petals are nice and uniform. And it's a perfectly expanded textbook Federal Hydra Shok. very nice. And this one, you can see on this pedal, this did strike a bone at some point, and it folded back that pedal a little bit more than the others. But again, held together just fine. Now, two of our Hornady XTPs folded back perfectly, just like we saw in the water jug. Nice, clean, round, uniform expansion. And I know at least one or two of these did strike bone, and they still turned out very nice. This one was this shot right here, and this struck both the bone on the pork chop and the rib and the back rib, and it went through all three. And you can see on the way through it got mangled up, but it did make it through 3 layers of bone, and it was stopped by the final piece of leather. So very important and good to know information for the 327 Federal. At least here in the 85 grain offerings, the two that we tested, the factory 85 grain Hydra Shok and my 85 grain hand loads, have very little risk of over penetration. Everything was stopped by our last layer of faux skin, and the one that just barely squeaked through bounced right off the fleece. There's not even a dent in it. So hopefully you got something out of this video. Videos like this are extremely expensive to produce. This cost over $40. And it's going to take years to recoup that in ad revenue. If you can spare $1 a month through Patreon, it would really help the channel out, and I can do more tests like this more often. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing.